Key 1. Stoic: every moment of our lives is a crossroads, a choice that can shape our future. These decisions, no matter how small they seem, are the threads that weave together the story of our existence. Think back to the last time you faced a challenge. Did you view it as a setback or an opportunity for growth? This isn't just a rhetorical question. It lies at the very heart of Stoic philosophy, shaping how we approach life's hurdles. Today, we'll explore how the choices we make every day don't just influence our character, but also our destiny. Drawing from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we'll uncover 10 daily habits that can transform your life, build resilience, and cultivate a virtuous, fulfilling self. This isn't about generic self-improvement tips. It's a call to deeply shift how we think, act, and live. Whether you're already familiar with Stoicism or you're just starting to question life's routines, there's something here for everyone. I invite you to subscribe, like, and share these insights with anyone in your circle who's on a journey of self-discovery or philosophical growth. The concepts we're diving into today might challenge your long-held beliefs, so stick with us till the end and engage with an open mind. Together, let's take this step-by-step journey toward a life filled with clarity, purpose, and wisdom. This goes beyond the superficial feel-good mantras. It's about cultivating a profound mindset shift, one grounded in Stoicism. While we can't always control life's events, we have complete power over how we respond to them. The Stoics believe that our reactions, shaped by our inner mindset, are the key to navigating life's ups and downs. Adopting a positive attitude isn't about pretending everything is perfect. It's about fostering a resilient mindset that helps us approach life's challenges with grace and wisdom. How do we begin cultivating this attitude? It starts with how we perceive things. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This shift in perception allows us to turn every obstacle into an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, courage, and perseverance. For instance, when a setback occurs, whether at work, in a personal relationship, or life in general, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This simple reframe from problem-oriented thinking to growth-oriented thinking turns every challenge into a stepping stone for personal development. Gratitude plays a crucial role in cultivating a positive attitude as well. Taking time each day to reflect on what we're thankful for, whether it's the simple joy of a warm coffee in the morning or the opportunity to help others, shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. This practice not only aligns with Stoic teachings, but amplifies the positive in our lives and softens the weight of the negative, guiding us toward a more fulfilling existence. The Stoics also encourage us to check our judgments. Often, it's not the events themselves that upset us, but the judgments we attach to them. Stoicism teaches us to pause before reacting, giving ourselves the space to assess whether our thoughts are clouded by negativity or unrealistic expectations. By practicing this pause, we empower ourselves to respond thoughtfully and rationally, transforming our knee-jerk reactions into more reasoned, positive responses. Communication, too, is a cornerstone of Stoic practice. Effective communication isn't just about speaking your mind. It's about listening with intention, understanding the message fully before formulating a response. In Stoicism, listening is just as vital as speaking. It's about being present in the moment, offering the other person the gift of your undivided attention. This approach deepens understanding, fosters respect, and enriches connections. When speaking, the Stoics advocate for clarity and honesty. But honesty doesn't mean being blunt or rude. It's about being transparent and direct, offering thoughts and feelings without unnecessary harm. Clear communication reduces misunderstandings and resolves conflicts. And before we speak, we should ask ourselves, how will my words be received? Our words should uplift, not tear down. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most celebrated Stoic philosophers, often reminded us to speak only those words that are beneficial and constructive. This mindset encourages us to use language as a tool to build, not destroy. Effective communication, according to Stoicism, also requires empathy. Understanding where others are coming from and responding in a way that resonates with them fosters deeper, more meaningful interactions. Sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. Stoicism teaches that there are moments when saying nothing at all is the most powerful response. Silence creates space for reflection and understanding, ensuring that when we do speak, our words are chosen thoughtfully and intentionally. Self-discipline is another central tenet of Stoicism. It begins with an understanding of our desires and impulses, learning to recognize when actions are driven by fleeting emotions rather than rational thought. Every decision, no matter how small, offers an opportunity to practice discipline. For instance, when the temptation to procrastinate arises, pause and ask yourself, is this action aligned with my long-term goals? More often than not, you'll find that following through on your commitments leads to greater satisfaction than giving into laziness. Self-discipline also means setting clear, achievable goals. Stoicism teaches us to live intentionally. When we establish our goals, we create a framework for decision-making. Every choice can then be measured against those goals. This goal-oriented approach builds resilience and keeps us focused even when faced with challenges. In this way, setbacks become valuable lessons, not deterrents. Consistency is key to building lasting self-discipline. Stoicism values routine because repeated practice transforms discipline into a habit. Just like physical strength is built through exercise, mental discipline is honed through regular, intentional choices. Consider establishing daily routines that reinforce your commitment to discipline. Whether it's a morning ritual of meditation, exercise, and planning your day. Over time, these routines strengthen your self-discipline muscle, making it easier to stay on track. Stoicism teaches us that discipline isn't about enduring hardships for the sake of suffering. It's about finding joy in doing what's right. When we align our actions with our values, discipline becomes a reward in itself. Each disciplined decision brings us closer to a life of greater virtue and fulfillment. Lastly, Stoicism encourages us to shift our mindset. True happiness doesn't come from changing external circumstances, but from changing how we perceive and respond to them. It's not about seeing the glass as half full. It's about realizing that our contentment doesn't depend on the glass at all. It lies in how we choose to interpret it. Every challenge we face is an opportunity to practice virtues like courage, patience, and wisdom. Embracing this mindset helps us stop seeing obstacles as burdens and start viewing them as chances to evolve. By shifting our perception, we transform every setback into an opportunity for growth, and every choice we make contributes to a life of resilience, peace, and purpose. Incorporating these Stoic practices into our daily lives isn't about adding new tips to a personal development checklist. It's about fundamentally changing how we engage with the world. Every decision, whether cultivating a positive attitude, enhancing communication, or strengthening self-discipline, builds the foundation for a life of meaning and fulfillment. These habits encourage us to move beyond instant reactions and focus on long-term growth, leading to a life of greater wisdom, virtue, and inner peace. Key 1. Stoicism teaches us to embrace virtues like resilience, patience, and courage, especially during challenging times. When you face difficulties at work or in your personal life, instead of seeing them as barriers, consider them as opportunities to grow. Take, for example, a tough situation at work. Rather than perceiving it as a setback, view it as a chance to sharpen your problem-solving skills or stay true to your values. This is the heart of the Stoic principle that obstacles don't hinder progress, they propel it forward. As the famous Stoic saying goes, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Another essential Stoic practice is cultivating deep self-awareness. By truly understanding your values, impulses, and responses, you can start questioning the thoughts that drive your actions. Are your thoughts based on reality, or are they assumptions? Do your reactions bring you peace or turmoil? With this awareness, you can identify and replace negative thought patterns with more rational, constructive ones. A central tenet of Stoicism is accepting and adapting to change. Life is constantly in motion, and resisting change often results in frustration. Rather than fearing change, Stoics encourage us to embrace it and flow with life's natural rhythms. Being open to new experiences and flexible in your thinking fosters growth and reduces resistance to change, ultimately unlocking new possibilities. Gratitude is another powerful practice in Stoic philosophy. While Stoicism teaches us how to endure adversity, it also highlights the importance of appreciating the good in life, no matter how small it may seem. Start each day by reflecting on something you're grateful for, whether it's the beauty of nature or a thoughtful gesture from a friend. Focusing on what you have, rather than what you lack, nurtures a positive and receptive mindset. Equally important is being intentional about the information you consume and the company you keep. The environment you surround yourself with plays a significant role in shaping your mindset. To nurture growth, choose to engage with material that uplifts and inspires you. Spend time with individuals who challenge you to grow and support your journey toward a more virtuous life. By consciously shaping your environment, you cultivate an atmosphere that fosters wisdom and positivity. Shifting your mindset is an ongoing practice, not an overnight transformation. It requires consistent effort and small daily adjustments. By adopting a Stoic approach, you can transform not just how you think, but how you live. Let's turn to the Stoic approach to time management. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized how short life is, urging us to make the most of our time. We can apply this wisdom by prioritizing the tasks that align with our core values and long-term goals. Life is filled with distractions, and it's vital to distinguish between what's urgent and what's truly important. While urgent tasks demand attention, they often serve other people's agendas. Important tasks, however, contribute to our personal growth and fulfillment. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect. Did I use my time wisely today? Did I focus on what truly matters, or did distractions take me off course? This practice of daily reflection isn't about self-criticism, but about cultivating mindfulness. It helps you identify areas for improvement and fine-tune your time management. The Stoic principle of simplicity also plays a key role in time optimization. By eliminating unnecessary complexities from your routine, you free up time to focus on what truly matters. This might involve decluttering your physical space, limiting your digital distractions, or learning to say no to commitments that don't align with your higher purpose. The Stoics believed that simplicity breeds efficiency, and efficiency gives us more time for enriching activities. Additionally, the Stoics recognized the importance of rest. Marcus Aurelius, one of Stoicism's most famous proponents, often spoke of the value of periodic retreats into one's own mind. Non-stop work can lead to burnout and impair your ability to think clearly. Taking regular breaks allows your mind and body to recharge, ultimately increasing productivity and fostering clearer thinking. Being mindful in how you approach each task is another way to optimize your time. Focused, single-tasking enhances your efficiency and the quality of your work. Avoid multitasking, as it can reduce both your productivity and the quality of your results. Now, let's explore how the Stoic commitment to growing knowledge can be incorporated into your daily life. Wisdom is one of the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism, and true wisdom is not merely about accumulating knowledge, but about applying it to improve our lives and those of others. To cultivate this, you must first nurture curiosity. The Stoics were endlessly curious about the world and human nature, and you can adopt this mindset by seeking new information and perspectives. This could mean reading articles on unfamiliar topics or engaging in thoughtful conversations with people who challenge your viewpoints. Reading daily was a common habit among the Stoics. They saw books as tools for mental transformation. Set aside time each day to read, whether it's in the morning, during lunch, or before bed. The material doesn't always have to be philosophical. Broadening your reading horizons can help you see connections between ideas you may never have considered. But true wisdom comes from applying what you learn. Stoicism is a practical philosophy meant to be lived, not merely studied. When you acquire new knowledge, think about how you can apply it to your everyday life. For example, learning about Stoic techniques for managing anger is only valuable when you use them in real-life situations. Reflection is also key to integrating new knowledge. The Stoics emphasize reflection as a tool for deepening understanding. Regularly take time to reflect on what you've learned, how it applies to your life, and how it aligns with your personal goals. Whether through journaling, meditation, or just quiet contemplation, reflection helps to solidify your learning. Sharing what you've learned with others not only reinforces your understanding, but also enriches the lives of those around you. Whether through teaching, writing, or simply engaging in meaningful conversations, sharing knowledge helps create a community of growth and insight. Lastly, improving your financial habits is another way Stoicism can guide you toward a better life. The Stoics believe that true wealth is not measured in material possessions, but in how we wisely use our resources. Whether it's time, talent, or money, financial prudence is an essential Stoic practice. Start by cultivating a mindset of contentment. Stoicism teaches that happiness doesn't come from acquiring more possessions, but from finding peace within yourself. When you internalize this, you begin to recognize that chasing material wealth won't necessarily bring greater happiness. This realization allows you to make more mindful financial decisions, focusing on saving rather than spending on non-essentials. Building a budget is another key Stoic practice. By tracking your expenses and making intentional financial choices, you ensure that your spending aligns with your values. Creating a budget isn't about restriction. It's about empowering you to live a life grounded in wisdom and purpose. Another crucial step is creating an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and the Stoics taught us to prepare for the unexpected. An emergency fund acts as a safety net, providing peace of mind during times of financial uncertainty. This allows you to handle life's challenges without added stress. By applying Stoic practices such as time optimization, growing knowledge, and mindful financial habits, you can live a life that's more aligned with your values, more focused on growth, and more centered on living with purpose. Key 1. Stoic achieving financial peace and securing your future isn't about sudden windfalls or lucky breaks. It's about building habits that protect you when life throws you a curveball. The Stoics, while deeply rooted in living in the moment, also understood the importance of foresight. They taught that our actions today lay the foundation for our tomorrow. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to ensure your financial well-being is to save consistently. Start small if you need to, but make it a habit to put away a portion of your income each month. Over time, this small discipline can build into a substantial safety net that covers several months of living expenses, protecting you from the unexpected. But saving isn't the only part of financial wisdom. The Stoics also recognize the value of investment, not just in terms of wealth, but in terms of our future. By investing wisely, you allow your money to grow over time, which ensures that you're prepared to meet your future needs and to help others in the process. This aligns directly with Stoic principles: the pursuit of self-sufficiency, the ability to live in accordance with your values, and the capacity to give back to those in need. Educate yourself about different investment opportunities, understand your risk tolerance, and match your strategy to your time horizon. The key to wealth isn't just accumulating more money, but ensuring that your financial resources work for you and enable you to live on your own terms. Through smart investments, you gain the freedom to live with purpose rather than being at the mercy of life's demands. Another critical Stoic principle is generosity. True wealth isn't just about securing your own future. It's about using your resources to improve the lives of others. By refining your financial habits, you free yourself not only from the stress of scarcity, but also gain the ability to support others. Whether it's donating to charity, backing a community initiative, or simply offering help to a friend in need. This generosity isn't just a noble act. It's a true reflection of wealth in the Stoic sense. But financial freedom and generosity aren't the only ways to live according to Stoic principles. The Stoics believed that every experience, whether good or bad, is an opportunity for growth. In fact, The heart of Stoicism is continuous self-improvement. To truly embrace the Stoic way, we must commit to a lifelong journey of personal development. Begin by cultivating self-awareness. Reflect on your actions, your emotions, and your thoughts. Ask yourself tough questions. Are my actions aligned with my values? Do my emotions control my decisions? Am I thinking rationally about my circumstances? This ongoing examination is the foundation of personal growth, helping you identify where you need to improve and take conscious steps towards becoming a better version of yourself. Set realistic, challenging goals that reflect your core values. Stoicism isn't about passive acceptance of fate. It's about proactive engagement with life. Whether it's learning patience, mastering a new skill, or overcoming personal weaknesses, every goal you set should lead to a more virtuous and capable you. And remember, the aim isn't perfection, it's progress. Celebrate small victories, as each step forward brings you closer to your larger purpose. Lifelong learning is another key to growth. Wisdom isn't just found in books. It's gained through experiences and interactions. Step outside your comfort zone, challenge your views, and engage with those who see the world differently. Every new experience sharpens your mind and enriches your perspective, which is essential for both personal and philosophical growth. Equally important is resilience. Life will throw obstacles your way,